So now comes the tricky part. I've got my 2 pieces. This is the first set we cut. I'm gonna let those cool off and get these. What I want to do is tack this back together here where I had to cut it. This was 1 piece. We did the other half in 2 pieces. But like I said, we got set screws here, here, and then we got 2 here. And what we have to do is actually mark this and cut it, and the other piece will join in the center. But what I want to do is get this exactly where I want it. This will, like I say, get cut off. We'll take a piece of flat bar and put on here about maybe 1.5 inches long. Have a hole drilled in it. There'll be a screw going directly where that arrow is. And so what I want to do is get this kind of like I want it. What I'm gonna do is tack this here, and then I can maneuver it up or down to get this completely straight this way and this way. And then we'll go ahead and cut that end off and start on the other side and do the same thing. But what I'm gonna do is try to just tack this in place. Helps if you have your ground hooked up. Makes it a little easier to weld. Don't worry, if you're new to welding, you'll do that 100 times. Get all set up, get ready to tack, and you either forget your ground or you flip your head, you don't have your welding shield on. What I'm trying to do here, just because you can't really tell from your angle you're watching, I'm trying to get this where it's kind of in line with the edge of the seat. At the same time, get this line back up to where it's level and straight. Just a little tap. If you can see that kind of bowed there. Okay, so I can move that. Want it just a little tap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break that. Might as well get a grind. I'm trying to do is just get this tacked back together, but keep it straight at the same time. That's not easy to do. Got it straight. Top side, it's pretty dang close. It's not there. Like I said, we gotta bend this out just a little bit. It's just over 90, so I need a 90 here. Bend this out, and then, like I said, this is getting cut off. So that's pretty close. What I'll do now, I've got this welded back together, blended that a little bit. We'll go back over it again and just hit a few little spots with the just tack and fill the little holes here. Then blend it just a little bit more. And what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna split it in the middle. So I need to mark it and cut. About 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 from that mark where I need to cut it. So as you saw, I was trying to do everything in one piece, just because it makes it easier to finish it and get all this polish. This will all be polished shiny when it's done. And I was trying to do it all in one piece, that way there's no connection, less grinding, and it makes it easier to finish. But due to the brackets that hold it on, there's only one that got in the way, and I'm not able to do it as one piece. So here I've got two pieces now. I cut it and I'll splice it together, weld it and grind all that smooth. So I've got this piece, and then I've got the grab handle that mounts on the front with the two bends in it. So I've just got to remember on this one, this is the right side, I've got to make this same bend, but then bend it the opposite direction. So you'll have the opposite. So I'll do that first. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up since I know that's exactly where that goes. I'll mark it here. And what I'm gonna do is just mark it, put it exactly where I had it. That way the next one is identical. And I'll just take a piece of chalk and wrap all the way around. Try to get both sides up here. Up here is not as critical because I'm gonna tack it in place. And then you'll lose some of that from when you heat it, so just gotta be careful. But so this one's gonna go right here. I'll tack that in place. We'll be ready to heat it up. When I say tack on these, I'm pretty much welding that whole end because I'm heating this whole 6 or 8 inches right here. So that's a lot of pressure. So you just a little tack's not gonna hold. You wanna make sure you just weld that whole end solid. You're gonna cut off about 1 inch or 1.25 inches of that anyway. So it's not a big deal, but you just wanna make sure you got plenty to hold it there. That way when you start heating, it's gonna hold.
C mark. That way we should have two identical hoops.
Pretty dang close. They're man-made, so I'm not gonna get them any closer than that. This one's actually a smoother bend than that one. That one's got a little bit of a hiccup right there. But like I said, they're man-made, so we'll cut that one off and stick it in the water. So what I'm going to do now is we're trying to make our second bend on the 3-inch piece of pipe for the second bend here. And basically I'm just going to find a reference point and find out exactly how far the end of the bend, because I know this is the same. That way when I set it up on the table, I know exactly how far it is from the edge to the edge of the pipe. It's 8 7/16. So I know now, once I set this up here, I need to get 8 7/16 from here to here before I tack it in place. What I'll do is actually get it pretty close there, and then double check it. I get my square here and go flush with the end. There's 8 7/16. What I'm doing is just making sure this is square. It can be manipulated and twisted later. It helps to get as close as you can as you start. So you've got a gap there. So this one's got a little bit of a lean to it, so it needs to be just twisted back just a little bit. That should get us pretty close to where we need to be.
should be pretty close to 90.
Hey guys, sorry about this. I made a completely rookie mistake and forgot to hit the on button on the Rode mic on top of the GoPro. So what I'm doing here, as you can see, I've got both the left and right side back on. They're all welded, cleaned up, and all I had to do was just tweak this side. It was overbent slightly and it was kind of bugging me, so I just took the torch while it was actually mounted and heated it up a little bit, took a pry bar and bent it out so it's straight with the other side. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed part 2 of forging stainless steel, working on this handrail for this custom wagon seat. And if you got any questions, feel free to comment, and hope you subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you on the finish part 3.